Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Pagey, here once again with another American Horror Story hotel review. This is episode 6, entitled Room 33. So the episode starts off with like a flashback to 1926 where we see the Countess, aka Elizabeth, visiting the murder house from season 1. Yes, the murder house, and this is actually to get an abortion. Well, I guess you could say it's an attempted abortion from the current owner, who is Dr. Montgomery, and was actually the builder of this house. Now her baby actually isn't aborted, and actually when it's, I guess you could say, delivered, is actually alive and actually attacks and drinks the blood of the nurse that's assisting Dr. Montgomery at the time. We move on to present time where we see John, and he actually finds Alex and Holden in one of the coffins in the pool, which sort of sets up the episode for him. One interesting thing which happened in this episode that they didn't really lead up to was actually Tristan and Liz, aka Liz Taylor, having not an affair, but actually getting it on, if you know what I mean. Now Alex destroys the coffins in the swimming pool to make it look like John is like hallucinating them, sort of like to cover her track. Meanwhile, Ramona and Donovan return to the hotel with the intent of killing the vampire children. Now Ramona actually attempts to kill the child of the Countess, who was obviously delivered in 1926 and was actually being kept in room 33 of the hotel, hence the title of the episode, Room 33. She fails, and the child, who's named Bartholomew, manages to escape the room as well. Now if you remember those two Swedish backpackers from a couple of episodes, well, they return as like ghosts, I guess you could say, hoping to find their purpose so they aren't stuck wandering in circles of the hotel. Now they kill a man in the process of trying to find this purpose. But then Alex actually sends the Swedish backpackers to John to try and find their purpose, with him driving John insane, and he actually leaves the hotel but brings along a special guest with him, who is Bartholomew, who actually had jumped in his suitcase before he left. Now John actually tries to shoot Bartholomew as it is like preying on Scarlet, I guess, and he hits it, but Bartholomew manages to escape, and Scarlet at this stage is like really scared of John. Now beforehand there actually had been another commandment murder that took place, which was "Thou shalt not take the Lord's name in vain," and John gets his way into the crime scene to inspect it, because obviously in the previous episode he actually lost his job. Now the Countess's plan to marry Will Drake and inherit the hotel and all of his fortune is working pretty well. She seems to have him wrapped around her finger pretty tightly. And also in this episode, the Countess actually kills Tristan after he says he wants to be with Liz Taylor, and she does this by, I think, the only way she knows possible, slitting his neck. And the last thing we see this episode is actually Alex bringing Bartholomew back to the hotel from John's house, and the Countess is holding him. We actually get to see him, and he is one ugly mofo, but I'm not too sure if he looks like that because that's maybe where John shot him. Maybe he shot him like over the nose. I'm not too sure. They might have to explain it. There might be like a baby photo of him in the next couple of episodes, but I'm not too sure if that's how he looked originally. And maybe he got shot in like a leg or something, so it'd be pretty interesting to find out. So overall, I'll give this episode a 3.5 out of 5. It was a decent episode. I liked the throwback to Murder House. I guess the thing with Tristan and Liz was a bit random. Wasn't really talked about or like preluded to in any of the previous episodes. But one thing that annoyed me is I've read some of the reviews, definitely on IGN. The IGN reviewer over there is Matt Fowler, and he's reviewing this show, and it's as if he just hates the show. Like, he just doesn't like the show, does not like American Horror Story at all. I don't know why they'd give him this material to review, because he just has this undeniable bias of hatred towards the show. So I'm really sick of reading his reviews, and people actually do get angry with him in the comments, just saying, why do you even review this show, you hate it? So it's pretty interesting. But yeah, decent episode. And yeah, so if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like, leave your opinions in the comment section below. What do you think of this episode? And subscribe for more American Horror Story hotel reviews. I'll catch you later, guys. Goodbye.